I'm Steve Boffman with Acoustic Guitar. Welcome to What a Friend We Have in Jesus. This is one of the classic standards, and it's usually done in kind of a goody two-shoes sort of way, but we, being fingerstyle guitar players, claim the right to jazz it up, bluesify it, and that's what I'm going to do. I am in drop D tuning, so everything stays the same except you drop your 6th string down to a D, and then we go play What a Friend We Have in Jesus. If you've taken lessons from me before on alternating thumb stuff, you know that I emphasize the muting part. This part of my hand is planted here, and I'm not doing this. Not that there's anything wrong with that, and that has its place, and I will do that sometimes, but most of the time I kind of like this sort of a sound. Instead of... Both are good, but I like that. I want you to know that that's what I'm doing, and then you can decide how you want to do it. I use a really important chord here that I want you to know about. This is the Deep River Blues E7 chord. I call it Deep River Blues E7 chord, but we're down 2 frets, so it's a D chord. So I use that at one point. It's a great thing to know, and when you're in drop D, you'll want to make ample use of that. It's just a sweet chord to do. Another thing that I think this arrangement illustrates is how it's okay sometimes to have all the moving bass lines and the alternating thumb and the percussive stuff stop while you do a little lead line just on the treble strings, which is what I do there when I start doing that. And I used to think that you need to fill up everything, because once you start, if the bass stops, everything gets empty, and that just ain't the case, as I think you can see. I doubt any of you thought, oh boy, that's a weak moment because the bass part stopped. So that little riff there is just a cool bluesy thing, kind of standard blues riff, and everything else stops, and it's nice to let it have its moment. The other thing is I go down to playing the piece an octave below, which is just a nice thing to do on some of these songs where there isn't a lot of variation in the melody from time to time. You're playing the same thing over and over again, so do it an octave below. And I like to keep that thing pretty simple. Just play the melody with a few little filler notes interspersed just to give it some color and some texture, as you'll see in your tab. So it's a great piece to play, and it's a really good exercise in keeping your thumb going while you get a melody out. And the melody is really important because a lot of people know it, and you want to have it be nice and strong and present and clean. And because I'm playing this kind of as a blues piece, I really like to, I'm really gripping with my left hand. I mean, I'm not just playing this note like that. I'm putting some energy into it to get it to really get it to cry. Okay? A lot of stuff in that simple little melody, so have a great time with it.